Hello pilots, and welcome to our fourth devlog, where we'll recap some of the Mech Arena's recent features and events, as well as some of the awesome new stuff you can expect to see soon. Oh, we're expecting someone else? I should probably introduce myself. Some of you know me as Freya from the Mech Arena community team. I'll be taking over the devlogs for now, so let's get to it. If you're tuning in for the first time, just keep in mind that any new features we talk about are still in development. They might be changed, delayed, or even abandoned altogether. But we know you guys like being kept in the loop, so we're happy to share what we are working on. Let's start off with a bit of a recap and a look at how some of the stuff we talked about last time has progressed. Firstly, it's no surprise that the recent global launch has been the most exciting and important event in the game's life. Mech Arena became available worldwide and saw a massive boom in popularity. We had over 11 million downloads for Android and iOS, hundreds of thousands of players logging in to fight over 2 million battle every single day. That's one of a heck of a crowd. We did our best to make sure Mech Arena servers could handle this massive influx of players, and we are proud to say that by and large the effort paid off. So, to all of you who joined us in recent weeks, welcome to the Mech Arena family. And for those of you who stuck with us through thick and thin during beta, thank you for all your support and feedback. The game wouldn't be the same without you. Next up, let's talk about the Disk Launcher. It was recently introduced, the Disk Launcher 8, in the first ever event Crate Rush, and we've kept a close eye on how the weapon has been used in the live meta. We don't have enough data or feedback to draw firm conclusions yet, but it's really fun to see players wielding it. In the more artistic side of the game, we've seen a lot of positive comments about the touch-up of the Paradise Plaza and Forbidden City maps. If you like the work our artists did there, then you're going to love the second half of our video. We've got 2 new maps coming up and they look gorgeous. Also, the Formula 1 mech skins from the Summer Games events were a big hit, and you can bet we'll launch more events and more awesome mech skins in the near future. Alright, enough with the recaps, let's move on to the new stuff. The free-for-all game mode is still in development. Our level designers are on the final stage of playtesting several maps that we've made specifically for this game mode. It's important to perfect the balance of these maps, given the nature of free-for-all battles, so bear with us. Another thing we're working on right now is Battle Pass. It will consist of several mission bundles that will become available on week-by-week basis. Completing those missions will net you Battle Pass points and, by extension, a variety of rewards. Like all Battle Passes, the free Battle Pass will be available to all players, while a purchasable Premium Pass can get you a lot of extra goodies along the way. At the moment, we set it up so each Battle Pass lasts a month and provides a bunch of different rewards, including skins, credits, blueprints, and more. One of the unique prizes that we'll add is an XP boost. This item will increase the experience you gain in battles, helping you rocket up that progress path. If you manage to get several XP boosts running at the same time, their effects will stack, letting you progress even faster. Battle Pass missions will unlock week by week, but you can complete them all the way up to the end of the Battle Pass. So if you start late, you can still earn your rewards. Another feature of the Battle Pass is the Season Ban, which will be only available for the Premium Battle Pass. It'll get you a whole lot of extra credits at the end of the season, provided you earn some credits during the season itself. Aside from the Battle Pass, we're also working on several new mechs. The first one is Stalker. It's a sneaky attack mech that specializes in delivering devastating alpha strikes that leave enemy machines a smoking ruin. Its special ability is the awesome Predator Drive, which increases the damage it deals, but also increases the damage it takes. However, if you get scuffed up in the Stalker, don't worry. With the Predator Drive active, you repair 10% of your HP every time you kill a mech. Stalker will have medium energy capacity that will let you mount some of heavy hitters, made even heavier with the power of the Predator Drive. You'll still need to be real careful, this is not a mech that likes to be shot. The second mech is not quite ready to hit the servers yet, but we're far enough in its development to reveal a few things. Codenamed Hidezo, it's going to be a highly mobile mech that takes the leaf out of Lancer's book. It'll be able to jump just like Lancer, though enemies won't be so eager to stick close to Hidezo. When it lands, it slows and damages any nearby enemies. It'll have light energy capacity and limited HP, so if you're playing at this guy, you'll want to support your team with timely flanking attacks, jumping out from behind cover and waylaying the enemy before they know what hit them. Both of these mechs will be of rare variety, so you won't have much trouble gathering blueprints, and we hope that the two will add something unique and awesome to the current meta. Next, let's talk about the maps. In our last vlog, we asked if you guys want to know more about the science of making beautiful maps. Your answer was overwhelmingly yes. so we're working on a dedicated video in the future. But the news get better, we also have a pair of new maps to show you right now. Imperial Temple and Site 313. Both of these will be control points clash maps with only 3 beacons instead of the usual 5. The feedback we've gathered in custom match data shows that our current 3-beacon map Skyship 11 is incredibly popular. It's no great shock, with just 3 beacons, the battle is direct, straightforward and dynamic. We figured out that just one map to satisfy this need for big brawls was nowhere near enough. So first up, the Imperial Temple. We know plenty of you love the Asian aesthetics of Forbidden City, and Imperial Temple will remain faithful to the same design. Though it's a lot simpler than its predecessor, it's fairly narrow and funnels both teams to the central beacon, where the heaviest fighting takes place. Don't get complacent though, there's plenty of cover near the center for an experienced pilot to work with. 2 flanking routes also exist on both sides, so a sneaky scout can definitely slip behind enemy lines to capture their beacon. To counter that, each pass has sniper positions that either team can use to give those uninvited guests a sharp welcome. Site 313 will have a more cyberpunkish look, complete with fantastic thunderstorm effects to make the harsh beauty of this futuristic construction site stand out. Of course, you can't see this on the grey box version of the map, but give it a moment. There! As you can see, making a map look good can be a complex task. We really can't wait to get that map making up video so you can see the whole process. But let's talk tactics. Site 313 won't have hidden flanking routes like the Imperial Temple, but it does feature lots and lots of small terrain elements you can hack for cover. In fact, you can still slip through the enemy beacon if you're careful, or you can keep these crates and barriers to get a shot at the enemy flanks. And the small buildings on the side here just don't protect you from artillery or javelins. Lancers can hop on top for a better vantage point. Though, of course, controlling the central beacon will ultimately decide the result of any battle on Site 313. Speed, pressure, and good old daredevil attitude should carry you through. Alright, that's all the new stuff we have from our end, but we wanted to take a look at a few questions you guys posted after the previous vlog. The first one is from Roster Toaster. While the idea itself is really neat, actually getting this into the game would be an intense undertaking. Implementing a testing environment that works for every mech and every weapon puts this idea just beyond what we can do right now. We have no plans to add a feature like that, but we do want to add links to simple YouTube tutorials into the game, so people can get better impressions on how mech or weapon works. The second question comes from Peter Trajan, and I've got better news in this case. We are definitely considering how to implement swappable mech layouts and squad combos, at least for different game modes. It's too early to say exactly how it'll work though. The last question is from DAD. Unfortunately, we do not plan to add any chat to the Mech Arena battles at the moment. Text chat wouldn't be practical, and voice chat has so many technical and performance issues that we just can't dedicate any resources to it for the foreseeable future. Alright, this might have been our longest devlog yet. We hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. As always, leave your comments and feedback under the video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you all in the next episode.